Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have my weekly wrap up for you. I know it's coming a bit late. I've already filmed this video and I gave this entire explanation that was like, this is awful. And then of course my thing stopped filming because apparently I have no disk space, which I don't know what that means, so that's always fun. But yeah, so this week was really tough on me. I had a lot of things going on. We had a wedding last Saturday, plus Patrick had a game last Saturday. Plus, we had engagement pictures on Sunday. We had so much going on, and then this week was like first year teacher kicking in mode, where like you just start like freaking out about everything, and you have to stay late and things that you don't want to do. You can go on scavenger hunts for Friday goodies, which is insane. Stop rambling. Like, I almost gave into my book buying ban this week. I was that stressed out. Like, I was at the Dollar Tree because I was like running all these errands, and I came so close. I was like, it's only $1. Buy the book, and I'm like, no, you're not breaking your book buying ban even for $1. You're not doing it. So I didn't do it. And so yeah, that gets us to this point right here. And I'm so excited to say that I have reached 1,000 subscribers. Somebody commented on one of my videos, so I'm assuming she's right. And she said that she was congratulating me for my 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so excited. I believe I started my channel 4 years ago to this day. I know it's my 4-year anniversary. I just can't remember like what day it's on. So that makes me so happy. Like, I know I'm not one of the big booktubers who has like 3,000 subscribers in like 5 minutes. And I know it took me 4 years to get to this point, and I'm so excited because I think it's insane that many people even like want to watch my videos. Because I remember like dreaming that night before I started my channel, like what I was gonna do and what I was gonna call it, and I was like, no one's gonna even want to watch me. I'm probably gonna have like 10 views on like every video, but like here I am. 4 years later, still making videos. I think I have like almost 500 videos or something like that. So I'm so grateful for all of you who watch my videos. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I do this for you guys. I don't really do this for myself. I mean, it is kind of nice to talk about books to myself in a way because nobody else wants to listen to me talk about books. So I'll listen to myself talk about books, or have you guys listen to me talk about books. I sound insane now. So I'm going to get on to the books. Yeah. So the book that I'm currently reading is The White Princess by Philippa Gregory. This is the 5th book in the Cousins War series. My goal this week was to chunk this book up into 4 bits. I was going to read Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I was going to be done with it. So I did my part on Monday. I got right where I wanted to be. And then the rest of the week kicked in, and that did not happen. I was either not reading or like I read a smidge and had to stop because things just were getting in the way. So I'm about almost halfway. This is making it look like I'm halfway. I'm only 204 pages in, 260, I believe is halfway or something like that. So my goal is to finish this by the end of the weekend. Not end of the weekend, that's not true. The end of tomorrow. I want to read tonight, read tomorrow, and finish this. That is my goal. Now going back to the books that I have finished, I finished The Lion and the Rose by Kate Quinn. This is the sequel to The Serpent and the Pearl, and if you didn't know, I really like Kate Quinn. She has a series, The Empress of Rome series, which I love to pieces, and this takes place like later on, so like her Mistress of Rome series takes place in like ancient Rome kind of thing. It starts off with kind of like the year of the 4 emperors, and then in this book, this one takes place like Renaissance time. So it's like different because the first one really emphasizes on emperors, and like this series really focuses on like the Pope and the cardinals kind of thing. I gave this book 4 stars. I don't love it as much as I love her other series. And I don't know if it's because I happen to read this after, or I'm not really sold on the premise of this book. I think she did it well. I just don't know if, as a reader, if I looked at the back of the synopsis, if I would have picked it out for myself, if that makes sense. Like, if I didn't know, like, I love her, I don't know if I would have picked this up on my own. But I did find it interesting. She does it well. She writes historical fiction well, and I really love it for her. I love her for it. Put words in a sentence. I can do it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I wasn't crazy about the ending. There's something that happens that like totally makes sense. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I just don't know how I feel about most of this book and things that took place. 4 stars. I really sold you on that, didn't I? Then I read True Believer by Nicholas Sparks. Like I've been saying, like I've been trying to read this whole bookshelf, and clearly it's empty. I didn't really finish yet, but like I've been going historical fiction, something not historical fiction. I've been trying to go back and forth. So this was the next one up on the shelf to read, and I had started this book a year ago or more. I don't remember. I remember this being on my TBR like repetitively because I had only read like 20 pages of it, and then I stopped for some weird reason. I don't think I was into it. And I finally picked it up, and I was nervous because I knew that I had picked it up and just never continued. So I was like, something must be in my brain that I can't finish this. But like, I need to finish Nicholas Sparks' books, so I knew I had to. And picked it up, and I thought it was actually pretty good. I did give this book 4 stars. It follows a man, and he is kind of he's a science kind of writer. Like it begins with him like debunking. Is that how you call it? Like it's like this guy who like tells people like he's communicating with the dead, and like he's like, "Boop, you're not. Like I'm gonna prove it to everybody that you are not." And you are a fraud. So like he gets kind of famous for this. So then he gets a letter from a woman in North Carolina, like, come, like there's these mystery lights that are happening. I want you to come and like figure out what these lights are. So he comes, and obviously there's a love story because it's Nicholas Sparks. So I thought it was actually pretty interesting. I didn't really like the whole like what the lights were. I thought that was pretty much a cop out. And the ending was totally not believable whatsoever. But I had fun while reading it. So that's that. Sorry, I was getting rid of something that popped up in the corner of my book. And not my book. Why can't I speak? My computer. The next book was on Sunday. I decided that I was going to take a book and just enjoy it because I've been waiting to enjoy it. It wasn't on that shelf, but I let myself slide. I finally picked up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, the illustrated edition. I've been waiting for a day where I can just kind of like curl up in a book and just read it and enjoy it, because obviously I wanted to be able to enjoy all of the beautiful pictures that are in this book. And with Chamber of Secrets coming out in October, I knew I wanted to finally read this because I've had this since Christmas. Patrick bought it for me for Christmas, but I've been waiting for like a snow day or like a rainy day or a gloomy day to read it, and it was actually kind of gloomy on Sunday, and we weren't doing anything, so like I cuddled up and I read it. Monday, I finished this on Monday, I believe, and I just like came home from work and I like cuddled up in like my little blanket and I was reading it, and it was so nice. I really enjoyed being able to do that. So those are the books that I read and what I'm currently reading. My plan for the rest of the weekend, I know this is not a Friday Reads video, but my next plan is to finish up At First Sight by Nicholas Sparks. It's super short, so I really would like to like power through this on Sunday if possible, but I think I have a birthday party that I need to go to, so I'm not sure if that'll happen, but I know it'll be quick because it's only like 200 something pages. I heard people say that they are not a fan of this. This is the sequel to True Believer, so I don't know how I'm going to feel. We'll see. And then it's the last week of September, and I need to finish the last book on that shelf. Like, this is all I have left on that shelf, so I have actually done really well considering that TBR felt very overambitious. So I plan to finish this in like literally one sitting, and then I plan to spend the rest of the week, and I have Friday off because for some reason my school decided to give us Friday off. I know why, I'm just not saying it out loud. So we have Friday off from school, so I was like, if I just take my time and read it throughout the week and then power through the rest on Friday, I will finish my goal of reading this shelf. This is not my book. This is Patrick's book, so that doesn't count. So I'm going to try to get through King's Curse by Philippa Gregory, and this is the 6th and final book in the Cousins War series, and I'm so excited that I am finally almost done with this series and that I could check this off my list and not be intimidated by these books anymore. This one's almost like 600 pages long of stuff. So at least it's floppy. Like, it feels really floppy, so I feel like it at least won't be a pain to read. So I'm really excited about that, and then I could check off my TBR list. So that's exciting. So I hope you guys had a really great week. Let me know what you think about any of these books down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody. I hope you like this thing of me disappearing for a little bit to get the rest of what I have to say. Tell me if it really bothers you down below, but I think it's a good thing. you doing? Alright. That's really my cue to go now. I hope you guys have a really great weekend, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, everybody.